This is the Thank You Ocean Report. Something happened in 1985 that's pretty cool. That's when the California Coastal Commission started Coastal Cleanup Day.
It's been enormously successful. It is now the state's largest annual volunteer event, and we regularly bring tens of thousands of Californians out to beaches and inland waterways to remove well over 1 million pounds of debris just about every year, and that's just in 3 hours. So it has been a huge celebration of our coast and the natural resources that we all want to protect.
Eben Schwartz is the Marine Debris Program Manager for the California Coastal Commission.
When we started the cleanup in 1985, we had cleanup locations in each of the 15 coastal counties in California, and we had about 2,500 people out for that first event, which was pretty good for our first time. But there was so much positive response to this that we had to just continue to grow the cleanup, both in terms of the number of volunteers, as more and more people learned about it, but also where the cleanup was located.
And Eben says pretty quickly it became clear that a lot of the debris was coming from land and inland locations.
We now have cleanups in 54 of California's 58 counties. We've grown from a handful of sites along the coast to more than 850 cleanup locations around the state. And our volunteer base has grown from 2,500 in 1985 to close to 70,000. So we're bringing many, many, many more people out to many, many more locations and really doing a good job of having a one-day scouring of our inland waterways and coast.
Now, more than 1 million people turn out for Coastal Cleanup Day, but its impact goes well beyond this one day.
The raw numbers alone are staggering and really a testament to the dedication of Californians to this incredible cause. But I think even more than that, what it's meant is that there are hundreds of thousands, well over 1 million people whose eyes have been opened to coastal stewardship through this very simple activity. They have spent 3 hours once a year. It's true, it seems like a little bit, but that's actually a doorway into a much larger world of year-round coastal stewardship.
And I was curious, what's found most often?
What's typically found are single-use disposable plastic items that have had an ever-increasing footprint in our consumer society. So that's everything from food wrappers, candy wrappers, chip bags, snack bags, things like that. And then, of course, cigarette butts, which are made of plastic and are single-use disposable forms of plastic. Single-use disposable plastic generally makes up about 80% of everything we pick up every single coastal cleanup day.
And to close with a bit of levity, many unusual items are also found.
Every year people are finding strange and weird things, and I don't mean, shopping carts and laptop computers, because those are actually fairly frequently found. What we find are things like an ID card from the Geneva Convention, and then there's some funny things that just tell a really good story. One year in Berkeley we found a Barbie doll that was dressed in a homemade string bikini, standing on a floating raft doing the hula. We once found a photo strip of a couple with the man's face scratched out in each of the pictures. Then we had another one. There was a message in a bottle, and inside the message was a picture of a woman, along with a note from the woman asking for someone to call her, and 20 cents to pay for the call.
Well, in this case, it costs nothing to participate in California's Coastal Cleanup Day, and it's worth every penny. My thanks to Eben Schwartz. And here's your Thank You Ocean Everyday Action. Visit coastalcleanupday.org, enter your zip code, and find a cleanup site near you. Coastal Cleanup Day is also a great way to involve your business. Coastal Cleanup Day is always the third Saturday in September, and this year it's September 19th, and we hope you get involved. I'm Jerry Kay.